Hi, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please do check my other videos. Um, so I'm going to go a little bit deeper into my top 10 plus some bonuses of horror films. Um, these are films that I really think you should see. So we're going to start in no particular order, and here is Dead Ringers with Jeremy Irons. Here he plays twins, and he is incredible. And it's also, if you're a Cronenberg fan, you'll love this film. Halloween. Okay, this is 1978 with Jamie Lee Curtis. This kind of started it all. This movie alone, I will not see. The music alone scares me. So if you're into being scared, this is one of them. Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Wow, what a performance by Mia Farrow and the rest of the cast. Unbelievable. 1968. It's one of those suspense films. You'll really like it. It's well put together. It's a Polanski film, a masterpiece. And by the way, Frank Sinatra divorced her because of her doing this part. Not necessarily related to the film, but at the time she was working on the film. He didn't want her to be doing films. But anyway, you can look into that if that interests you. Dead Zone. Wow. Christopher Walken. He is truly unbelievable. So that's another Cronenberg film. You should definitely see it. The Silence of the Lambs. Wow. 1991 with Jodie Foster. And again, you have to see it to really appreciate it. The performance of Anthony Hopkins, this film really brought him out, got him a Academy Award nomination, and I think he might have won. I'm not sure, but you can check into that. And he is scary good. One of those characters that you would never want to meet. So we move on to Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's a remake with Donald Sutherland, 1978. Wow, this is a thinking man's film, well put together, and the ending is unbelievable. Don't read anything about it. You shouldn't read anything about any of these films, not even a trailer. Just watch them. Incredible. Poltergeist, 1982, with Craig T. Nelson. Again, one of those films that you do have to see if you're into horror. And there's a lot of stories behind just the making of this movie. Not very good. Anyway, we move on to The Omen with Gregory Peck. The acting is wonderful. I like these kind of horror movies because they're more of a story involved rather than just, killings and this and that, though you'll have that. Anyway, that's The Omen, 1976 with Gregory Peck. Now we move on to Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, 1960. Wow. Anthony Perkins' performance in this is truly amazing. Anyway, you can't go wrong. You should see it, the famous shower scene, etc. Okay, 28 Days Later with Danny Boyle, 2002. This is, again, worth seeing. Cillian Murphy's in it, and I think you'll like this one. The Exorcist, wow, 1973 with Linda Blair. Okay, if you're really into horror, you'll really like this. It's not a film that I have seen it and I will not see again. Anyway, here we move on to The Shining, a masterpiece with Jack Nicholson, 1980. His performance, the performances all around are unbelievable, and the film stays with you, and it's really, really, really good. Okay, so we move on to Misery. Wow, what a performance by Kathy Bates. This is one character you will never want to meet in your life. This made her a star, and you have to see it. Again, Misery, 1990. If you're into Stephen King films, this is one of them. You should see it. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. That's directed by Wes Craven. There are many sequels to this. You definitely have to see this film. This is the beginning of it all. So again, 1984, A Nightmare on Elm Street. The Fly with Gina Davis. Oh wow. And the film itself makes you think, and definitely worth seeing. And I can't I highly recommend the 1986. It's well written script, performed unbelievably. Performance is unbelievable. Okay, so the Blair Witch Project. Then that's 1999. This film started the found footage type of horror film. This is it. You have to see this film. Just so that you know that you've seen it. I myself have mixed feelings about it, but I do get scared easily. Definitely worth seeing. Obviously, Night of the Living Dead, 1968. This is Joe Romero's. Is all zombie, it may be dated, but well worth seeing. And a few extras here, and I've thrown a few extras already. So, Alien, obviously, 1979 with Sigourney Weaver. If you're into this particular type of film, I will include it. But it's definitely a masterpiece and worth seeing. The trailer itself is unbelievable. The original trailer for this. And I will also recommend Cat People with Natasha Kinski. I think she's phenomenal in this. And that's a 1982, Natasha Kinski. And those are my picks that you should definitely see. Thank you for listening.